Don't be rude to the cashier if you go to that store every day. I worked at this liquor store back in college every summer to save money. State law said anyone under 40 had to get ID'd, and store policy was 2 forms if you looked young. I worked 6 days a week stacking cash before fall semester. Week 1, this guy comes in. Mid-20s, maybe. I ask for his ID, and he hands it over looking annoyed. Few hours later, he's back. Legally, if someone leaves and comes back, we gotta ID again. Plus, my manager was literally right there restocking cigarettes, so I had to follow the rules. I asked for his ID again. Bro looked at me crazy. Wow, you must have a really bad memory, huh, bud? Real condescending smirk. I tried explaining, but he cut me off. Nah, you don't gotta make up excuses, just admit you have a bad memory. I know you're new, so just remember my face. I'll be in here most days, so don't waste my time. That's when it clicked. This dude really thought he was better than me. Right then, I decided every single time he came in, I would ID him and ask for 2 forms. Turns out our schedules lined up perfect. I worked afternoons, he got off construction and rolled in basically every day around 5:30. He lived 3 blocks away, so going anywhere else would have been a hassle. For 2 months straight, I ID'd him daily. Always 2 forms. After the first week, he started trying to use the other register, but that only worked like twice a week since I handled checkout most of the time. The best part was when this old dude named Dale came through. Dale was probably 70, so obviously I didn't ID him. Rude guy was right behind Dale, and I could see his jaw clench. Soon as he stepped up, I hit him with the biggest smile. Can I see 2 forms of ID, please? 6 weeks in, he finally said something. I swear, you have the worst memory of anyone I've ever met. I'd been waiting for this. Looked him dead in the eyes. Oh, I know you're over 21. Actually, I have a pretty good memory. You got an Ohio license, and your birthday is March 7th, 1998. Now, do you have 2 forms of ID? His face went blank, then red. He just shoved his IDs at me without saying a word. After that, he stopped trying to chat and would just slap his wallet down. The vibes were low-key tense every day. Last day before school, we were slammed. Saturday afternoon rush. My manager stopped by to drop off schedules. Rude guy walked in, saw the line, and his whole body deflated. When he got to me, he slammed both IDs down before I even said anything. I should really stop coming here. This store's been a massive pain. Actually, no, it's just you. I kept my face neutral. What do you mean? He started yelling. You know damn well what you've done. You know I'm over 21. I've seen you not ID that old guy. I want to talk to your boss. My manager stepped up. I'm right here. What's the problem? This guy IDs me every single day. Manager shrugged. That's his job. State law. You need to leave. Let me just pay. Nah, you're screaming at my employee. Get out or I'm calling cops. Dude's face went purple. He grabbed his IDs and knocked over the charity jar. Change scattered everywhere. He kicked the door so hard the bell ripped off and bounced into the parking lot. Through the window, I watched him storm off. Then his friend pulled up in a beat-up Silverado. Guy yanked the door open and started going off. His friend got out looking confused. They both started walking back. My manager saw them coming and dead-ass locked the door. Flipped the sign to closed even though it was 4:30. Pulled out his phone. Yeah, I need cops at Market Street Liquor. 2 guys trying to force in after I kicked them out. Original guy started pounding on the glass. His friend kept trying to pull him back, but he jerked away and kept banging. Cop car rolled up 3 minutes later. Officer got out and said something. Friend immediately backed off. Original guy kept arguing and pointing at us. Cop pointed at his cruiser. Friend grabbed the guy and dragged him to the truck. They peeled out. Officer came to the door. Manager showed him the security footage of dudes screaming at me. Officer nodded and left. Manager turned to the customers. Sorry, y'all. Everyone still good? One lady laughed. That guy's always had issues. Got kicked out the diner last month for yelling at a server. Another customer jumped in. He got fired from construction 2 weeks ago for fighting. That's why he's drinking more. Suddenly, the daily visits made sense. Bro was spiraling. Manager told me to clock out early with full pay. Good job keeping cool. That footage is going to the cops in case he comes back. Walked out and saw the bell still in the parking lot. Picked it up as a souvenir.